The CDC issued a nationwide alert warning of fake Botox making its rounds across 11 states, including here in Southern California. The popular cosmetics product is used to reduce the appearance of wrinkles, but counterfeit versions have hospitalized several people for botulism. Joining us today to discuss this alarming news is Beverly Hills facial plastic surgeon, Dr. Patrick Davis. Hi, Dr. Davis. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First and foremost, for our viewers, can you tell us what botulism is and some of the symptoms that people might experience?
So botulism is classified as a disease that of a neuro disease, such as working with the nerves. So classically, we think of babies that are eating honey out of a jar that's been out for a while. You get symptoms of difficulty swallowing or a droopy face. Your legs themselves cannot function as well. These are all signs of the nerves of your body not working properly, and that is a sign of botulism.
So what is fake Botox and how are people getting a hold of this?
So the CDC has been investigating this. This is news to me for the past 6 months. Counterfeit Botox is non-FDA approved Botox. So Botox is basically the Kleenex of the industry. There are other types of Botox or botulism toxin that people use for cosmetic purposes. They can be Jeuveau or Xeomin. There's other types that are FDA approved. But the importance is making sure that people are actually getting those medications and not this counterfeit.
So how can people identify the counterfeit Botox?
That is a really good question. In our practice, when someone comes in to receive a cosmetic treatment, it is a procedure that the patient should have the autonomy and the confidence to ask the injector, can you show me this bottle itself before you actually inject it into me? They tend to be expensive procedures, and just like ordering a bottle of wine at a restaurant, that wine bottle is brought out to you, it's opened in front of you, so you can actually take a look at it. It's not uncommon for providers to mix the Botox in the back room, but you have the right to ask for it and to see it before it's injected in yourself.
Would people be able to identify this with really low prices? You know how there's those deals where you're like, ooh, I'll try that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So if in Beverly Hills, we're about, people usually charge us by the unit. In Beverly Hills, we're in the $15 to $16 a unit. So if you're getting into the $6, $7, $8 a unit, that can be a telltale sign. You also want to call ahead and make sure that person is not only licensed, but trained in cosmetic injections. That's important. All these things can help mitigate the risks. But I don't want to necessarily be all doom and gloom. There's about 4 million injections per year in the United States with these medications, and we're talking about 22 cases. So 22 cases out of 4 million is an exceedingly low risk, especially if you're going to somebody you trust or someone that you vet online.
Dr. Davis, thanks so much for joining us today. I really appreciate all your insight on this topic.
Okay, thank you, Mary.
All right.